Alright, here we go. As you see, I uploaded tutorial 2 after I uploaded tutorial 1 on this 3D rad thing. But for some reason, tutorial 1, and I didn't notice this before, didn't load successfully. And I didn't save it at all, so I have to go through this all again. But that's no biggie. I think that we should just get to it. So 3D rad is a 3D game maker software that you use to make your own 3D video games, as you might have guessed. And I just went through this right here, but I'm going to go back and do new, so that I can just do it from the beginning. And what we are going to do today is make a little car that you can drive around on the platform. Yay, fun! And it's gonna be really fun making your first 3D video game. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Let's go! So the first thing we want to do is add a rigged body, which is just a little hunk of junk at first. Blah, I'm a rock. I sit. Blah. We are going to change that so that it is sort of like a platform. So we go to change element, and press platform 100 meters. And we go to add again. And I know you don't see the platform, don't freak out. It's gonna load. Just takes a minute. And then when we press the car here, and yep, see, there we go. And of course, we just have this car standing in air. We don't have any gravity yet. We need to add that. So we go to G-force. Go figure. And now I gotta explain something. We gotta whatever that was. We gotta connect G-force to the car so that the car has effect on gravity. So then we're going to connect it to the G-force to the car, and we're gonna make it so that the car will connect to the rigid body, which means that once the car hits the terrain, it won't go through it. Because as you see, if I just press play right now, even though I haven't added the camera or anything yet, if I don't connect it to the rigid body, wah! No! Come on! Stop the pain already, Adam! And alright, I'm gonna go back to stop. And see, so we connect it to rigid body, and yay, the car hits it. Now you might think that you have to add all these controls and scripts and everything, and you would if you were using something very much more advanced, but in 3D rad it's just simple as that. The car comes with its own controls. And that's the fun part about it. It's so simple to make your own high-tech video games. And a lot of my friends are like say, "How did you do that? How do you make that little car drive around?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just simple." And then I just show them how to do it, and they're all like, "Oh, that's so cool." And it makes you look really cool. Not that that's like not to get all popular or anything, but I'm going to just alright, end of subject there. And I'm going to alright, I better just explain something first. Now, as you see, like, we can drive around our car, but what if it goes out of the screen? Like, you see? Hey, where am I going? So to do that, we gotta add a camera. And there's two choices of camera, and they're right here. There's either a camera first person or a camera chase. What we want to use is the camera chase. Because if we do a camera first person, we'd have to look around to see the car with our mouse, and that's sort of a pain because you never know if you want your car to move forward, but you're at the edge of it, and you have both the same controls. Wah! And that's sort of bad. So we're going to do the camera chase that automatically locks onto the car. We can just put it how you want it to be. But then, if we press play, oh, the camera's so slow. Why can't it move faster? Well, that's just how the computer works. Right now, and my mom's laughing in the background, so it's hard to not laugh at this here. And there's a difference between the 0 and the 1. And right now we're at 0.3, which makes the camera move. I fell off. Move slower. So we're going to go to the camera chase options by double clicking it, as you might have already done. I should have explained that earlier. And we're gonna go translation speed, which means like how fast it realizes that the car is over there, the car is over here, to 1. And we're gonna take the rotation speed, which means like if the car rotates, it's going to like it's how fast it suddenly realizes that. We're gonna do that, a 1, 2. Now, check it out. We finished. We have a little car. A little car. Yay! I'm gonna do tutorial 3 today also, because I already uploaded tutorial 2. As you know, you can go back to the beginning of the video if you missed it and just skipped ahead to the awesome part. And then you'll get some explanation why tutorial 2 was made earlier than tutorial 1. You might think, if you've been following my channel for a while, like, why is there tutorial 2 and not tutorial 1? but yeah, awesome. So there you have it, your own little car that you can drive around. It's pretty awesome, right? And I hope you have fun. And like, before you watch the second tutorial, I encourage you to sort of play around with this stuff, because look, you can even change the like shape of the car, and that looks sort of cooler. You can check out some other items if you can figure them out, even though I'll be going over those in my tutorials. But I encourage you to just sort of play with this a little, because that's how I sort of started out with 3D Rad. And, well, see ya. Bye. Hey there. This is tutorial 3 of the 3D Rad tutorial series. And, so last time we did our little reset button and everything. So what more could we want? Let's see. What about an artificial intelligence bot car? Now, you probably think, oh, here he goes talking nerd again. And it's really not that. We are going to make artificial intelligence mean basically what it says. It's intelligence that a computer uses. And why am I playing with the camera here? Anyways, to do that, we are going to make. There's literally an AI just for the car. But first, we gotta add another car. Now, here we go again. We have the car, we gotta connect it to the G-force, the rigid body, everything. But here's the thing we gotta do. We gotta go to the car options. And you see the control unit right here. And we gotta press throttle, uncheck, reverse, uncheck, turn left and right, uncheck. This allows the computer to take full control of the car. If we like add left and right, we would have to turn it left and right. If it would just go straight forward or back. So we gotta take this all off. I mean, that would be cool. if we could just control it. But let's set our goal for this car here to chase our little player car. To chase it and target it and try to crash into it or whatever. It's very simple. Simpler than you think. And there's another thing we have to do with this car. It's this one, right? We gotta do event on input again. Here, let's rename this car AI unit so that we can keep track of it. We gotta add this car to event on input. In fact, never mind. And we're going to have to go reset on input too. Otherwise, like, where would the car be if it drove off the edge? You know. I'm still falling here. You pressed the reset button. And so that will make it so that the entire thing resets. Nothing is different at the beginning whenever you press enter. So now we gotta add an object called the car AI and connect it to the AI unit, the car, and nothing else. And we're gonna select the car as drivable vehicle and then click the car AI unit 2 times to make it I mean, the car is the obstacle, so it's target. Now I have to go back here. And press target in the AI mode. So now our obstacle will be targeted, and our car will chase our player car. And blah, I'm talking very complicated. And so now when you press play, oops. Wait, I think I did something wrong here. No. I must have gave this car. Oops, this is supposed to be all checked in here. Oopsies. The car AI unit. How did it do that? How? Oh wait, I get it. I was actually driving that car back there, and it was science blah. And as you see, I made a mistake there. Trying to fix it. I'll try to explain it. What I did was I actually selected this car to be driven here, which was supposed to be our AI car. And this car is just not moving at all. So right now, we should have it working good, but of course, why is the car going through it? Now remember in tutorial 1 how we had to stop the car from going through the terrain? Well, that's just the thing we have to do here. The car has to be connected to the car. Now, we have a little demolition derby. Wah! Hey, don't hurt me. No, wait, load! And you see, if you drive off the edge, and here, just to make sure, let's make the camera a little farther up here, just to make it so that we can see. You see, like if you drive up the edge and the car follows us, both the car and that car will reset, just like I told you. And so now we have our little car that we can drive around trying to run away from this other car. Ah, stop chasing me! Ah. It's very fun. So, that's it. Now, see ya. Bye. Oh, and I just forgot something. You know what?